That's only because of the music in the back. But we good. It's a party in here. That's why it's like that, guys, because the Dallas Cowboys had a shutout since when, Kendrick? When's the last time they had a shutout? 2017. Boy, I tell you what. I don't believe it. We're partying back here in the back. Hold on. Let me get the camera on us.
I'm still here.
You're still here? Yes, Sam is still here, guys. She is still here with us.
Man, you think this team don't want a Super Bowl right now?
We did.
Really?
This was our Super Bowl.
Hey, Kendrick, are you ready to book your Super Bowl tickets yet?
No.
I mean, I'll be there.
But I will say this. I told you guys this before. This defense, I'm gonna say it right now. It's got 2,000 running lanes.
It does.
I'm missing out the defense. 2,000 Ravens, 2,002 Bucks, 85 not 93 Cowboys, 94 49ers. You know all those teams got come. They were number one start to finish on defense. Number still.
Interesting. So set aside 3 takeaways. I mean, all right, so
how many pressures?
Everybody gonna be looking at the weather and this, that, and the other. I mean, but like, dudes been back. Dan Quinn been there. Right. Go for the quarterback. And I apologize, Daniel Jones, if your coach kept you in the game. Right. But
I think they purposely tried to kill him. They purposely left him in the game because he finessed them at an $80 million guarantee, but they made him play for every cent today.
I didn't want him to fix Chris Conway, but he wanted to fight. And the meeting when he said that, he got blasted.
They need to
he's a fighter.
Yeah.
You can't hear it in the back. You can't hear it at all on the show.
Oh, I can't hear them. That's what I was saying.
They crunk right now.
It is very, 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 very loud in here. But it's okay. It's okay because the Cowboys won 40-0. 40.
Repeat that.
40-0. 40.
Broadcasting live, 1616 West Hebron. We're at the Maverick bar right now in the shadows of Lake Louisville.
The shadows.
That's Saul. That's Sham. We're here for the post game. Cowboys again, 40-0, sir.
40-0. It was a total domination by the Cowboys since after that block field goal. If it wasn't for that block field goal, this game probably goes a different direction because
the Giants were moving the ball
in both possessions. Both possessions, they were moving the ball. But That defense, man. Defense and special teams set up your offense in perfect conditions
I'm
to score.
That's how Daniel Jones felt when he
Did you just say what?
I said I'm party. See, without the microphone on, I'm in the party mode.
Where's Mike?
Yeah. Yeah. Just like the football was out there for the Giants. I just
I'm purposely finding things to be mad about, wanting us to improve. There's things for us to definitely improve on.
And you pick who?
Kendrick, who did you pick on Wednesday?
I changed my pick.
Okay, and I said, Kendrick, who did you pick on Wednesday?
I picked the Giants, but I got a feeling.
You had a feeling because once you found out that Dak won 10 straight, now 11, you said, oh, Dak is winning. So in pregame, to level off your gene, I took the Giants, and it absolutely worked. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, this was a dominant performance, guys. It's been a long time since we've seen this from the Dallas Cowboys.
No, we had several dominant performances last year. We had one against the Vikings. The Vikings last year.
And the Eagles.
Was it 40-0?
Yeah. It wasn't 40-0. It was like 56-3.
This was different. This was different. I mean, last year was different. Last year against the Eagles. Yeah, I know, but this seems different right here. I mean, they were stopping. I mean, but one point they were stopping the run. I mean, they were in the backfield
most of the game. The defensive line saw Daniel Jones' head in the ground.
And they were hitting. Everybody was hitting.
Trayvon Diggs, Marquise Bell. These people got families. They got families, and they was knocking them out.
I mean, I was feeling bad for Daniel Jones.
Yeah, why did they keep him in the game that long?
They made him earn every cent of that $80 million guaranteed contract.
Well, he earned it. I mean, hey, New York Giants, you guys got 15 more games to play, and I'm trying to figure out how you get your starting quarterback in when you're down 40 points.
40 burgers. Two folks to pay attention say that they paid $80 million for that.
They did. They paid $80 million.
Yeah, that's why they say we're gonna get every bit of $80 million out of you today.
I think I'm gonna run down these stats a little bit.
Go ahead.
There's not many for
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta put we gotta put the stats and facts music on for even though Kendrick's not doing it.
I took over.
Sam. Look, this is your field. Where's it at? Let's find it real quick. Okay, we good.
We're gonna start with the Giants stats. It's not gonna take much long to just do these. Daniel Jones was 15 of 28 for 104 yards in the fourth quarter. The start of the fourth quarter, he had a net yard of 21 passing yards in the fourth quarter with a quarterback rating of 32.4. He was sacked a whopping.
It was that high?
Yeah. He was sacked 7 times. 7. Saquon Barkley had 12 carries for 51 yards. Daniel had 13 carries for 43 yards. Darren Waller was the leading receiver. 3 catches for 36 yards. Isaiah Hodgins, 1 for 24. Lawrence Cager, 2 for 17. Darius Slayton, 3 for 15. And that was it. There was nothing else to talk about for the Giants because they didn't make any defensive stops. I mean, and nothing. So I might as well just get on to the Cowboys stats. This may take a minute.
Well, not on the offensive side, but maybe on the defensive side.
No, on the offensive side, too. Dak Prescott was 13 of 24. He had four drops by his tight ends alone. 13 of 24 for 143 with 72 passer rating. No touchdowns, but it wasn't needed. Tony Pollard was 14 of 70 yards for rushing. He had 2 touchdowns. Rico Dowdle, 6 for 24. Devontae Turpin, 3 for 14. Juicy got in, 6 for 8. Dallas receiving. CeeDee Lamb led the team with 4 receptions for 77 yards. Brandon Cooks, 2 for 22. And everybody had little here and there. Cavante Turpin, 11 yards. Jake Ferguson.
Hey, shots fired at Malcolm Gallup.
Say that again.
Shots fired at Michael Gallup. He did something.
Yeah, sorry. Michael Gallup had 1 catch for 10 yards.
There you go.
It's a wet ball, though. It's a wet ball.
Yeah, wet ball. Yeah, because Jake Ferguson had 7 targets, and he dropped 4 of them. So, yeah. Let the defensive sack, the defensive stats. Let's get to it. Yeah, it was a lot. Marquise Bell led you in tackles today with 14 total tackles.
Right.
But your sack leaders for the sack leaders, everybody had about 2 sacks. Like, seriously. Osa had 2. Doris Armstrong had 2. Mike only got 1. Chauncey got 1. DeMarcus Lawrence had 1. I swear I thought Micah had more than 1, but I guess not.
He had a whole lot of pressure, though.
He had a whole lot of pressure.
He was pretty much the
Look at that. They're showing it again.
The whole catalyst for
Saquon Barkley got popped by Trevon Diggs.
Yeah, Micah Parsons had Osa actually led the team with quarterback hits today with 4. Micah had 2. And interception-wise, Deron Bland had 1. Stephon Gilmore had 1. 2 fumbles as well. So your defense was flying.
Shout out
and
to Dan
hitting.
Quinn for dialing that up.
Shout out for Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
And the reserves.
Do you want to make that comment that you wanted to make? I know you want to say it. What he said when she said Dan Quinn.
Well, you know, it's players level, man.
Oh, his players. What?
He invite him to the wedding. One of the Malik Hustlers said, man, I just want to invite that man to my wedding, man. I just love that guy. They play like they love him. They play like that. Shout out to Dan Quinn.
And you got to shout out Dan Quinn for coaching these backups up. We were missing Jordan Lewis, Donovan Wilson. We're missing several key players, but those ones that stepped up, Wanye Thomas. If I had to give a game ball to somebody, it would definitely be Wanye.
He had a 5-minute stretch where he was the best player on the field.
Yeah, the best player. He had like that the forced fumble, and then the tackle.
A pass defense against Waller. I mean, he was all the block. Didn't he have the block? He had the field goal block. Yeah, he was all over the place.
And 14. Don't forget 14.
Yeah, Bell. Yeah, he had a good game too.
Mr. Bell had a damn good game.
Marquise Bell. You got to give a shout out to Dan Quinn for coaching his defense up. And again, I'm going to say it on live air. There was a reason why Dak was throwing interceptions in training camp. I don't mind it now after seeing what this defense can do.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Because if he's throwing interceptions to them, you see why.
And plus, don't forget, y'all, it's training camp. So all you Dak haters out there, I'm pointing at you on the screen.
Yeah.
All you Dak haters out there, he can't do this, he can't do that. Shut up, okay? I mean, right now, the Cowboys are 1-0, going to a home game against Aaron Rodgers and them, and they actually put up 40 points. I mean, yeah, but the defense helped. Yeah, this, that, or the other. He won you a game. McCarthy won you a game, so I don't want to hear anything else because right now you guys are celebrating in the streets. Right?
You celebrate this win for tonight, and after tonight, you move on to Aaron Rodgers because he has been your dark horse. And I'm here to say, like, our offense didn't even get time to gel tonight.
Yeah.
They didn't. I mean, they were on the field and scoring quickly because they were moving down the field.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy called a great game. No, he called a good game.
Yeah.
A good game. Because it was some plays it was questionable.
You just love throwing it out there. He didn't have to do much tonight.
He didn't have to.
He didn't have to do much tonight. I mean,
but you know what? Like that's actually good for him because if you think about it, you know, like get off the field, offense. Offense, give me points and get off the field. You know, defense come in, ball right back to the offense.
Right.
I'm not tripping tonight because it was a weather game.
right.
Next week, it's not going to be a weather game. It's going to be an AT&T closed confines or whatever. So, I mean, all you got to do is take care of Aaron Rodgers and everything takes care of itself. I'm very excited about that part.
Your defense stats, like, alone, the NFL page just tweeted out 7 sacks, 2 interceptions, interceptions, 1 forced fumbles, 0 points allowed.
Hey, y'all.
That's legit.
Hey, check this out. It's going to be like this all season.
Barring injuries.
All season long, it's going to be just like this. This is exactly what we wanted as Cowboy fans. Like, this defense is pretty much the whole blueprint of what the Niners were last year. And this is what we ordered up.
Right.
Welcome, pretty much, here you go, Cowboy fans. Got defense just as nasty as the 49ers were last year. All you got to do now is just score points.
I don't mean to cut you off, but this is just a different team, and I kept saying this all night. This defense, man, is really good, man.
I told you.
I mean, really good.
I'm gonna say this right now. They far and away, they have the best pass rush.
I mean, they were in on every play.
They have the best. They are at least 6 deep in pass rush.
Yeah.
Just go get the quarterback. And when you got that kind of depth, you said, go get the quarterback. All you got to give them is a lead.
Yeah.
Give them a lead and let them go to work.
Hear that Rangers bullpen? Get them a lead, and then they don't relinquish it. Dear Rangers, I hope you listen to this.
Oh no.
It's about you and 2 people still talking about.
But like seriously though, I mean, dude, I'm like excited because it's 16 games to this. Dear Eagles, we on your ass. Philadelphia, we on that ass. Jalen Hurts, we on that ass.
And let me be honest, I watched. Mozzie had 2 tackles for loss today.
Exactly.
And he was in the backfield as well.
Yeah.
He had to jail. At the beginning of the game, who did we put out? The Giants. They were running the ball, but they shut that down very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. I will say this, to your point. The Cowboys are coming. I'm sorry. I think they put the league on notice because all offseason we heard, and I'm going to say it, all offseason we heard how the Giants had key additions to be better. Yeah. They added Darren Waller. Yeah. They added a new receiver. Right. They've added another linebacker as well. They went and got Isaiah Simmons. They went and got these people to compete in the division for Isaiah Simmons. Where was Darren Waller?
Yeah.
Where are these new additions? And I'm sorry to say it, but it's the Giants. These are the same Giants you hyped up and said they went to the playoffs last year. They won a playoff game. Yeah. They brought back the same pieces and added more. They should be better.
Right.
I didn't see it tonight. But what I did see in earlier games, the Eagles struggled with the Patriots. Very, very, very badly. The Patriots were moving the ball on them. Right. I saw the Commanders struggle with an Arizona Cardinals team who has made it known that they are tanking to go get Caleb Williams. Okay, it's the Giants, cool. But I'm sorry, guys. This is my first time hearing R. Kelly in years. But
this is a legit win.
Wrong song. They should have played the remix to Ignition. That's the greatest song ever by R. Kelly.
No, Sam, this is a legit win because it's a win over a team that was in the divisional round like you in the playoffs. That's why I say but I did say this. I said this defense has a chance to be the best defense. I said this back-to-back show, best defense in the league. And it's proven to be right so far. The only issue the Cowboys had last season was in the running game. If they can stop the run, and bringing another bookend scorer, solidify you all around your team. You're solid everywhere. There's not a weak you got Trayvon, you got the other side. Yeah. Or you got a defensive line, but you got no fillers. You can't stop the run. All that's fortified now. So now you got a defense. That's why I said I'm thinking when they played 2000 Ravens. I mean, they played looking like 2000 Ravens. Like this is something you see the 2000 Ravens up to.
So I know we're gonna be told to pump our brakes tomorrow on these morning shows.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm not gonna pump my brakes because I've been telling people for the longest. This was a top 3 defense, possibly the number 1 defense in the league.
I think so.
I did not see another defense that played today that played to the standards with the Cowboys.
I will say this. Next week the litmus test because you are playing another all-playing quarterback and another team that also has a top 3 defense. The Jets are legitimately good defense.
Okay. So not only is a litmus test for your defense, but it's also a litmus test for your quarterback,
offense, yeah,
and your receivers, and your running back.
And if you look on paper, I do believe the Cowboys match up well with the Jets. They got Garrett Wilson. They got C.J. Gardner over there as well, who's a pass. Their running backs, Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. Tomorrow we're gonna be able to see how this team, and I'm glad that we can watch this team tomorrow to see how they're gonna operate. Of course, game plans change, but you're going to see it. Cowboys get a chance to watch them live tomorrow as well.
And one thing I want to see is, okay, they should be up for this game. Knowing that the trouble that they always have with Aaron Rodgers, especially after last season when they was up 14 points in the second and lost the game on the fourth quarter.
It was 21. Yeah, it was.
They should be, the defense. They should be up for that game.
I'm still pissed about that game.
And I'm sorry. I think this team is more wound up to beat Aaron Rodgers.
I tell you what, I'm glad they have this game because you got you should blow it. Those are the games you're worried about. That's the fact that they have this game, another big game. They should be perked up ready to go.
Yeah. Luckily for this team, you're at home. You have something to prove. That has something to prove. 13-24 tonight, or 14-24, or whatever he did tonight. With 100-something yards, 200-something yards.
He was a game that he ain't gonna be a game after this.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a game.
Unless you run the home running game going. Right. If you do that, you're fine. But the defense next week, next Sunday, the whole defense has something to prove.
DeMarcus Lawrence has been talking. Dan Quinn, but there's no way that Dan Quinn won't have this defense prepared.
That game was the Packers last year for the first time Dan Quinn ever got criticized because Michael wasn't the pass game. He's supposed to play linebacker.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go on record. That Jets offensive line is not that great either. They're starting another rookie as well. Dan Quinn last year, as you said, got criticized for lining Michael Parsons at linebacker last year and not rushing him.
Yeah.
You better believe it, and I will put money on it. Mike is going to be in that backfield with Aaron Rodgers next week. And we know, and I'm sorry, we have seen what Aaron Rodgers look like when you put pressure on Aaron Rodgers. You have seen it.
So Aaron Rodgers gets very, very frustrated in his coaching when he's under pressure. He looks towards the sideline. He plays the offensive coordinator. He plays the head coach. Everything. His downfall is pretty bad. Remember that part? He was looking at Mike McCarthy. They're going, what the hell is this? So, okay, cool. They can hell on him next week. And so, Parsons will have a game. Right. Perkins will have Armstrong will have a game. Watkins will have a game. Right. Lawrence will have a game. I'm very impressed how the Cowboys built that front line, first of all. Right. And then, of course, on the backside, the secondary. Right. I'm very, very excited. The next 15 games on what I'm going to see with this Cowboys team.
Right now, the defense is playing the team. Y'all take your time. We got this on lock for the first 5-6 weeks of the season. Until y'all get y'all feet with the stretch run. Because I think the defense will have this on lock.
Pop says it's going to be interesting to see how the national media will spin this.
They're going to spin it by saying it was just the Giants. Even though they spent all offseason hyping up the Giants, I could care less. But let me just tell you, the Jets starting receivers, Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard, and McCole Hardman.
Also, what's the other guy? What's the guy come Green Bay?
Alan Lazard.
No, it was another one. Aaron Rodgers' buddy.
Randall Cobb.
Yeah, Randall Cobb, yeah.
But he's backing up Garrett Wilson. So you got Stephon Gilmore, you got DeRon Bland, and you got Trey Diggs.
Yeah. Well, what's the situation with Jordan Lewis? Is he
Jordan Lewis, he's right now, day to day, they said he's still working himself back. I think we see Marquise Bell next week. Okay. The best thing about this game, we walked away with no injuries. Okay. We walked away with no injuries, especially in the conditions that it was. I think you get Tyler Smith back next week.
Okay.
Offensive side. Okay.
And I think you get Donovan Wilson back next week.
Yeah. Defense gets better.
Because here's the thing. They may have held them out this game because they knew the weather conditions. Yeah. And with hamstrings like that, it takes one wrong slip.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess the game ball will go to the whole defense, right? The entire defense?
Dan Quinn.
What about Tony Pollard?
Yeah,
he was serviceable.
He's not gonna. To me, he's not gonna have that. He's not gonna have those type of yards or that big of a pop.
This thing was about the defense.
Yo, I'm just saying, but when he runs now, like he's not gonna jump off the screen to me anymore.
Brian says Dan Quinn gets the game ball. I got Brian Sweet.
If I had to pick a player, it's not even about the defensive line. It's Trayvon did.
He laid some wood today. He had the forced interception as well, the tackle, and he had that forced fumble too. Yeah. He chased from behind and did what he needed to do. But if I had, like I said earlier, if I had to give a game ball out, it would probably be Wanye Thomas.
Okay.
Wanye Thomas.
I'm gonna give mine to Michael Parsons. This guy was in on every play.
Yeah.
He was right there, kid. I mean, he was in your face. He was in this guy's face every week.
He was sad on the sideline when they took him out to take a breather. He was mad.
He wants to be in on every play, so Bosh. That's what I like about this guy. He don't want to quit. They have to stop him. It's what they have to do. But yes, this was just a dominant performance.
It's kind of crazy that we talk about everybody on the defensive line except the elder statement of Marcus Lawrence.
No, I just thought about it. The national media is going to say, yeah, the Cowboys play good, but Dak Prescott didn't do anything. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to do anything. Dak was basically just there.
The Cowboys are set up in a right spot right now. Their injuries that they have, they're not missing those players, and that's a good thing to have. Yeah. Because once those players get back from injury, you have a decision to make with Marquise Bell, with Wanye Thomas. You have a decision to make because we know what Donovan Wilson can do. We know what Jordan Lewis can do.
Well, it's not like when you have a big defense, it's not like you're in a rough screen. You got a rough screen. There's a hole.
Yeah, and the defensive line as well. They bulldozed. They gave Daniel Jones an average of 2 seconds to get rid of that ball.
I don't know if it was that good of a defensive line or Boris John got some issues.
Right, and we'll see that later on in the season. We'll see it. But right now, I'm going to give my props to Osa, Dorrance, DeMarcus, Mozzie. I'm going to give my props to them. Jonathan Hankins as well. Big run stuffer. He was in there.
Yeah.
Did you have something, Rush? Oh, okay. No, I was just getting ready to say, I mean, like you said, the defense was just so dominant today. We just didn't need anything from the offense. All we needed them to do is not go out there and lose a football game today. Or get injured. Right. I mean, hell, we spotted them, 16 to start? Something that's got to be addressed tonight, though, Kendrick. Jerry Jones told me it wasn't going to be a concern, but it turned out it was a concern to start the game off. The damn field goal kicker.
But he redeemed, wait. He redeemed that one kick. And he made everything else after that.
Jam.
Well, to be fair, the guy on the other side, Graham Bordeaux, is the Pro Bowl kicking. He was having trouble out there.
I'm gonna blame it on the wet ball because Graham Gano even missed.
Yeah, because he was the offer was pretty solid after the first.
Yeah, he was very accurate after every other kick he did. Yeah, he was very accurate.
Right.
Will Joe Burrow get more attention than Dak this week? No. We know, you know why Joe Burrow ain't gonna get no attention.
He's in Cincinnati. I'm sorry. Yeah.
They call it a complexion for the protection.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Hey, somebody said this. There's only a top 10 quarterback, a top 3 running backs, a top 5 tight end, two top defensive linemen, coach of the year, the New York Giants. And you're going to tell me that the Cowboys shouldn't be happy about what they did today?
No, but the Cowboys should be proud of what they did today.
They've been a playoff team. I mean, that's what it
on the road.
They've been a playoff
on the road. In the rain.
A division team, too.
In the rain.
On a Sunday night. Geeked up, New York.
Yeah.
In the point range.
I mean, go ahead.
I'm shocked.
Pretty much, Cowboys are playing with house money right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I
yes.
mean, and then you come home against the other New York team, take care of business then, and then watch Stephen A. And then watch Skip and them, watch Uncle Shay and everybody else be like, well, they're fraud still. Cowboys are still fraud. Yeah, shut up.
That's always going to be the narrative for the Cowboys until they win the Super Bowl. That's just going to be a narrative.
I will.
Everywhere they go, that's
going for the interviews.
So I don't want to worry about that. The only thing the Cowboys got to prove is that they don't lock room.
Stay play within yourself. Stay within yourself.
But we gotta have this 1-0 mentality every week. 1-0. Don't worry about going to it. We gotta have 1-0 mentality.
You know what though? To me, that's coaching. Coaches gotta understand that. You know, like coaches must be like, hey, stay right here. Don't go out this way. Bring it in and keep it in. But like sometimes players get their own, own press, own clippings. Like pretty much this week right here, I guarantee you, Trey Diggs gonna be like, oh, I make tackles now.
Micah's not gonna be happy.
All I do is force fumbles.
And that's the reason why I say the Jets and this quarterback was a perfect week.
Yeah.
For them. If it's been the Arizona Cardinals, maybe on something. But the fact of the matter is that if you had that kind of the defense had that kind of a game against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, I mean, those guys were pissed after that game.
Snake on Twitch says, man, that was a blowout. How about them boys? Pierre, I'm glad y'all won. That sound like some hating a little bit, but I'll let you slide, Pierre. Sound like some hating.
That's hate.
No, he's a Philly fan, actually. He's Philly.
What up, Pierre?
Can somebody find T. Barber and get his opinion of Dak and Daniel Jones down? That's from Pop.
Hey, wait. Philly won by 5 against the Patriots.
If that they were up 16-0,
yeah.
Patriots came back and put on a clinic.
They were up 16-0. I left to come here. And then I got back to like 19-14,
right? One game at a time, or like Garrett said, 17 inches.
What?
You do that what you want, Kendrick.
What?
You do that what you want. But yeah, man, this was. I mean, I'm shocked. I did not expect them to come out with a as they call it, a 40 burger, right, Bob?
Yeah.
I did not expect a 40 burger.
This kind of looked like University of Georgia, like last season, when they were just killing boots with defense and just doing enough on offense.
I mean, like Bob said, this was in the rain, and this is just it's just dominant. I mean,
it felt good. You know, I had knots in my stomach before, and even the first series, I was like, I'm not gonna overreact. I'm not gonna overreact.
I was asking why you were nervous.
I didn't even have a drink tonight.
I felt great the whole day.
That's great. You know, it was that first few plays where Saquon was averaging 5 to 6 yards of a carry, and that's when I was like, okay, run defense is still awful. Then boom, and I guess, like you said, the Cowboys didn't play together this preseason. They all had to mesh in jail, and once the game started going, they showed you who they are. I'm ready for next week. I want them to Take this in. Be happy. But remember, you got
someone get a ruler out. The 17 inches.
Yeah, you got a good quarterback coming into the dome next week. Into AT&T.
Yeah.
Pierre says a win. We got bored.
Yeah,
He's talking about the Eagles. He said they got bored today.
All right.
Okay.
On the road, you get bored? Okay.
Yeah, 50 burger. Okay. All right.
Listen. Listen. After all the night, I would say the most impressive team today by far Cowboys. Also impressive team today was the Niners. And I guess I'll throw in the offense because the offense explodes. But the Cowboys by far had the most impressive night. You shut up. It's hard to shut out teams, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to shut out teams on the road.
Yeah.
On a Sunday night, it's hard to open.
And then, you know what? Chris Collinsworth said it right, too.
It was Pierre says it was Danny Nichols. I'm gonna keep a sharp eye on this situation.
Check it out, though. Check it out. 3 teams in the NFC. 3 teams.
Right.
Chris Collinsworth said it. The Cowboys, the Eagles, and the 49ers. All you got to worry about right now. It goes back to the 90s. Same situation. So, yeah. I mean, round robin, 3-team round robin. Everybody stay healthy. Everybody win games. See you in December.
So next week, the Cowboys are going to take on the Cowboys are going to take on the Jets. What are we looking at here?
Okay, so I don't think it'll be 40.
Somebody would like to let Pierre know that he's full of S.
I don't think it'll be 40. Hold on. If it's 40 again, then I'm gonna switch my pick. Let's say he's gonna tell me into football.
I mean, look, all you gotta do is get to Aaron Rodgers, and then pretty much everything will take care of itself. I mean, I ain't worried about the offense right now. The offense, ain't my concern. Keep back healthy. On the football, you're still at home. But like the defense again, when you gain early in the season and late in the season.
Well, it's going to be a defensive. I believe it's going to be a defensive battle. You got, like I said, you got 2 top 3 defenses. But then, even if as great as the Cowboys defense look tonight, then run up last year, ain't nothing to keep on. They got legitimate good bookend corners. They got a good linebacker core. They got really good linebacker core. They got a good pass rush. Not as like Cowboys like pass rush, but they got a good pass rush. I expect it to be a grind out game, but I do expect and we'll see at the end if Aaron Rodgers has the ball last what happens. And we think that the Cowboys will win that game. They could be up for the game. How about AT&T Stadium show up? AT&T Stadium show up. Yeah. I mean, Cowboys fans coming to the game.
Somebody says Zeke and McKenzie gave the game to the Eagles. Honestly, Rodgers had his day, but that was yesterday. If you get my drift, that's about Rodgers being old. And Jordan Davis stripped Zeke when he was running him. When he had his first fumble.
I remember them hands used to be strong. That ain't strong no more.
I mean, like Tobot said, he didn't know that they had Dalvin Cook as the running back. That kind of changes things a little bit.
Yeah, they got 2 good running backs.
No, they got a good everything.
Yeah, they have good things, and it's a lucky thing.
I was watching them in Hard Knocks. That's a really good team. That's the reason why I got them coming out of the
Yeah, the whole NFC. Yeah. I am going to Super Bowl with Buffalo.
Yeah.
I think they're better than Buffalo. I think Kansas City. I think they're better. I think they're better than Buffalo. Now that they have the quarterback, I think. I'm not taking up the reign with John now, but Aaron Rodgers is dynamic, and he knows how to play in big moments. Now, I know he doesn't screw up in big moments, but he does. he doesn't know how to win games.
Yeah.
And I just think their defense is better. I think they improve everything a lot on offense. I think they give them that. We're going to find out tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be very interested in seeing tomorrow in the same building. Because all they're doing is change the field. Field at Jets.
But how's the weather going to be, though? We don't know.
Well, it's inside. It's inside, so it don't matter.
No, it's in Medlock.
I'm not talking about the Jets.
I'm talking about tomorrow night, Monday night.
I don't think it's supposed to rain here tomorrow. Jets have a very defense, so Dak will have to win it, but probably won't because he's an average quarterback.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we really didn't get to see Dak tonight.
Well, he's got listen, the narrative. Until he gets it done, he's going to have to win big games. Even if he wins this one, it comes playoff time. Like I said, let's talk about it. This year is about the coach and the quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, there it is right there, Sam.
The coordinator's gone. What's good or bad. Michael Parsons got not his gone before. Don't blame Kevin Moore. He's gone for it. Quarterback, okay. You had all the turnovers. You got to turn the quarterback. It's going to be more difficult. They want to see it. You got guys in second, third in the league. I can get the conference championship game. They're going to Super Bowl. Time to do it. You got your money. You're another big deal. Yeah. If you're a top 3 quarterback, you got a good receiver core. You got a good running game. All the time, healthy. You got Brandon Stokes. You got that second receiver. You got an elite defense. And I say you got an elite defense. There's no more now. Manage the game like you said, great. Yeah. Manage the game. They'll play within yourself and go out there and ball out when you get the opportunity to ball out.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys win 4-0. Next week we'll be live at the I want to make sure I say Foley Warehouse, right? Yeah. I keep saying Fowling, but it's Foley. We'll be live at the Foley Warehouse. We'll be in Plano. What's that, Collin County?
Yes, sir.
Get ready, Collin County. You got up next. We're coming to see you.
Yep.
Plano, McKinney.
Yep. 2 o'clock pregame.
Bring all the fields out.
Yeah. We were there for, that was my birthday we were there for, right? We had a good time over there at the Fallon Warehouse.
That was the
All-Star game. So we'll be back over there next Sunday. So come on out and see us. No, Ed Tovashin will be, we call it Jerry duty. We'll be on Jerry duty next. Oh, man.
Largest shutout in the Cowboys.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm going to make it up there. What time's kickoff?
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. It's 3:25 game.
It's 3:25.
Cowboys only got one noon game.
No, 2. 2. Rams and Panthers.
On my birthday.
Yeah, Rams and Panthers.
On my birthday, 10/28, 10/29. And then Panthers.
Yeah.
On the road.
And depending on
I'll probably come to Foley because I want to throw some footballs and hit some pins.
Oh yeah.
Damn, you ain't throwing. You gonna be locking in that game.
Pre-game I can throw. Well, you're right.
Well, we are gonna set something up where somebody goes out there and throws a pin.
Are we giving anything away next week?
We're working on that. I'm actually talking with Foley now. Could be a possible jersey giveaway. So the sky is the limit on that next Sunday. But yeah, we'll be back.
We can win Dolphin Show jerseys half off.
What did you just say?
Giving out Dolphin Show jerseys half off.
We can give away a Zeke jersey. They $20 at Academy.
Oh my God.
That's a collector's item. I don't think anybody would come for that. We're working out between us and Fallon, but
catch me next week because I got to make a 45-minute drive back home.
Foley ain't that far.
I'm talking about right now.
Oh yeah. Well, we done for the night. We're done for the night. It's over with. There's nothing to really talk about this game. I mean, it was a shutout. What am I going to tell you that you didn't see already tonight? What are we going to tell you that we're going to see?
John,
we just got to get ready for the Jets.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers this week.
Enjoy this tonight. As Cowboy fans, we can be a little obnoxious. because we're the only team right now that haven't had points scored against us.
Here's the hot take. The Giants are now in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes.
They are in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes, yes.
Wait. Speaking of college football, can we chop it up real quick about one certain team comes by a certain guy that we certain
you mean me and Kendrick's favorite team right now?
Mine too. We bringing in Lewis. I'm on board.
The hood guy, boy.
Hey, Coach Deion Sanders is painting the White House black in college football, and I appreciate it. Hashtag.
You know, I kind of want to stay away from this because every time we do the for the culture, he's for us.
Everybody fails.
Right.
Shout out to Pollard Sanders though. He's looking like he looks. Like you.
That woman's evil.
Very, I've heard.
She's evil.
She's good. Hey, Pollard.
Yeah, we had to get up out the house. What he said, I had to get up out my house. I had to get up out of there.
Hey, so all right. So look. Okay, so pretty much Colorado Buffalo's football is not about Deion Sanders. Okay, it's the way he coaches the game, right? And he gets those guys ready to play football. All right, it's not about prime time, showtime, must be the money. All that 90s bullshit is out the door. Okay, his son Shador Sanders, kudos to you, sir, because you play like he actually plays the game right.
Until he took his helmet off.
6 touchdowns, 900 yards.
Yeah, he said it was
0 interceptions, 2-0 record. Playing 2 ways.
He can go to the Cowboys.
Ball out.
I don't know what was it. I don't know what who he.
Unless you get the number 1 pick, because he gonna go number 1 something.
Yeah, but also they have 4 receivers that balled out for them. And then on defense, number 44 is a beast. Maverick.
Also, Deion do have a son that plays safety. Probably gonna be
Shiloh.
Yeah.
No, Shiloh is not having a good season so far.
Shiloh
Shiloh is not having a good season safety.
But he tackled right.
But he has a problem of breaking down and tackling.
He's gonna be in the NFL.
Of course he's gonna be in the NFL, but I'm just saying he's one of the weak. He doesn't need to be playing that position.
Corner?
He doesn't need to be playing the safety. He needs to drop down to linebacker or corner. No, corner. He needs to go play corner.
Yeah,
he needs to, but he's not. He's literally been playing safety the entire time.
On him. That's on him. But like next week, Colorado State. After that, Oregon State, Oregon, and then USC. I mean, tough.
Them next 3 we're gonna be a little tricky. Oregon State's good. Oregon's ranked. They're good.
Oregon,
and then
USC is ranked.
And you got the big one.
Yeah. I mean, all right, cool. So let's say 2 losses in that. It's prime right now. 2 losses, 4-2. Coach of the year, is the team on the rise? Could we see this team in the Final Four? Could they win the pack 16, 12, 10, whatever you want to call it? Could they get in?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. He's gonna have a national championship in the next 3 years.
In the next 3 years? Okay, all right. I mean, he already got every commercial.
Because he's going to be producing the hell out of these guys
Yeah.
now. Everybody, you even hear guys, you even hear guys on other teams.
Yeah.
What the kid from Florida, Etienne brother, Etienne played for Florida Gators.
Yeah.
He basically said, man, the way they're playing, I should make a transfer. That's another player that's on another roster saying he made transfer and go play for Coach Front.
I'm telling you right now. Travis Hunter, I mean, by pretty much committing.
Give him 1 more year. They got to stay in 3 years, right?
Totally fine because
no, this is his 3rd year.
They're not going to be in a rush to go to the NFL though. They're not going to be in a rush to go.
He wasn't a freshman last year, was he?
I don't know.
Yes, he was a freshman last year.
But they're not going to be.
So this is year 2. Give him 1 more year. He's going to be the top pick in the draft.
Those guys are not going to be in a rush to go to the NFL, though.
What you mean?
They're not going to be in a rush because now that they're making NIL money, they still going to be getting the money. They're going to be like, I want to stay here as long as I can. And I'm getting paid.
But but you're not talking WNBA like that.
No, I'm just saying.
They're gonna make the most money in the NFL.
They are, but I'm saying like right now they're gonna be fine with what they're getting.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be fine.
They're gonna be like, I want to keep playing for Coach Prime until I don't have to play anymore, because I'm still getting money, but I'm getting the best. This is probably the best football I'm gonna play in my whole life, my whole career. So I'm gonna stay here as long as I can.
Because pretty much everything right now is about them.
Right.
Right.
You know how much money? You know how much money? What's the
Oh my God! They said yesterday it was the lowest ticket was like $300 to get in the get in the stadium, and it was packed in there yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
To piggyback on what Walt said about money, you know how much money? What's the kid plays in Carolina now? Bryce Young. You know how much money he made last year?
What?
He made $37 million.
What? Wait. What?
He made
$37 million?
He made $37 million total.
For who?
Bryce Young.
So my point is,
all them commercials.
Yep.
He made $37 million.
That's what I'm saying. So they're gonna be getting it. They're getting NIL money. So they're not gonna be in a rush to come out.
Same thing.
Caleb Williams is right behind. That's the reason why he said. That's why he made the comment. It's pretty. Daddy made the comment that it depends on the team whether my son comes out.
I mean, then you look at like women's hoops. Angel Reese, Haley Van Lith,
Haley Clark, like Blage.
Like they taking pay cuts when they go to them. I mean,
get drafted, lose money.
Right.
It's crazy. Wow.
All right, we'll be back next week, guys. Come join us out there at the bowling warehouse. It's going to be a good party. The Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Going to be a good time. No, I was getting ready to say earlier, no, Antova's Chin won't be there. He'll be on Jerry duty. So it'll just be me, Shams, and Kendrick next week.
Real quick, you know what I'm excited for this week?
What's that?
Mic'd up on the sideline.
Oh, sounds on the sideline?
Sounds at the sideline.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll probably put that on the show Wednesday. That's probably when they have it Wednesday.
Are we on Wednesday?
We on Wednesday.
Okay.
We on Wednesday. All right, but until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business.
I want to.
We'll see you around.